Well, I don't know about you, Charlie, but I feel like something that will ruin my day immediately is when you're scrolling through social media, you posted something, and then you get all the hateful comments, and you're just like, what are we doing here? But it's also so easy to get fired up when you see people in the comments that you are also like, actually, you're wrong for X, Y, and Z reason. Have you gotten into online spats before?
Me?
You?
No, never.
No?
Yeah, plenty of them. And online trolls, though, are a sort of a different subsect of the people you argue with, though, because there are plenty of people that you can have arguments with online, and even if you vehemently disagree, you are having a good faith argument. You're both trying to make your points. Trolls can oftentimes just say things to say things. They don't look them up, or they don't care, or they're just trying to get a rise out of somebody. They're just trying to get a reaction. They are literally trolling for attention. That's the whole genesis of that word. But there's some good news.
There is a way to handle the trolls out there, and I hate to say it because my mom was right. They say a recent study.
I hate when that happens.
When mom's right, you're like, dang it. Out of Cornell University that found that responding to online trolls with kindness works better than fighting back. When people replied calmly and constructively, others in the community were more supportive and less likely to join in the negativity. This approach helped create a healthier online environment. In contrast, responding with anger or revenge often led to more hostility. It usually made the situation worse. The study suggests that staying calm and kind can be more effective when handling online trolls.
So you're saying be the change you want to see in this world.
Kill them with kindness
is actually the best move. Actually, you know what? Sometimes you gotta be the bigger person.
Sometimes you do. And I mean, frankly, that is a rule that tends to carry over into the real world too, not just the online trolls. Because when you are being the kind, calm, collected person, the people will side with you. Like, you will never look bad when you're the calm person. If you meet somebody who's angry with anger, other people, like if this is a public disagreement, people will be like, well, you might be right, but that was really harsh, so we feel worse about agreeing with you.
Or you got that old proverb, a wise man once said, don't argue with fools, because people from a distance can't tell who is who, and they might just think you're both crazy.
That is so true, and I know that for me, I'm the hill that I do often die on is, but they're wrong and they need to know. And so I really struggle with the whole kindness in an argument sometimes. So that is something that I would definitely have to work on. But I see how it can diffuse the situation. I feel like sometimes online I don't know that I mean, it's a study. The results show the answer, but I feel like there's a part of me that disagrees because, like, personally, sometimes when I see a heated argument and people are like, why can't we all just get along? And I'm like, it's because you don't understand the depth of this problem, clearly.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes you just have to not be the bigger person, too. Like, sometimes you do have to give in to your worst base impulses, and I think it is a balancing act. Clearly, this is the best way to do it, deal with it, but it is not. It is not the only way.
Yeah, I think approaching trolls with kindness will be the most peaceful way that you can navigate your online activity and be able to put it down and be able to kind of walk away. Because I do feel like sometimes when I do get fired up online and then you try to walk away from it and you're like, but another thing, and then you pick it up again, and it is really hard to make that peace, and especially when you're like, this is over a Facebook post, this is silly.
Well, also a lot of times you will make a really good fact-based argument and post, and then that person's response is, I don't care, I don't believe you. And you're just like, well, there's no way to out-argue, I just don't believe you.
Exactly. So trolls, I think you're the worst. You've got the worst online etiquette. You're doing it just to get a rise out of people. I don't really understand that mindset or thought process, but...
Well, and then there's also the bots, which seem to be everywhere, and they do a lot of trolling too. I mean, we've talked before about how as much as like 60-70% of Twitter is possibly bots and fake things. Like, you might just be yelling into the void and getting angry.
And that's even more embarrassing when you think about that. So as you navigate the internet today, maybe stay kind out there, and maybe you'll see that you have conquered the trolls with kindness. But we have some more Coast Life to get to. We'll take a quick break, but we've got more fun when we get back.